Hi everyone, today let's see what is meant by brick bond. So the bonding between the brick is known as brick bond. So let's start with brick masonry. See, brick masonry is nothing but the combination of brick with the mortar is known as brick masonry. For constructing a wall, we use bricks and we use mortar. Mortar is nothing but a paste which is made by cement, sand and water. So let's see what are the types of brick bonds. So we have four types of brick bonds. First one is stretcher bond, then we have header bond, English bond and Flemish bond. So make sure that the stretcher bond is around half feet thick and the header bond, English bond, Flemish bond are 3/4 thick. So the stretcher bond will not be used for the external wall, because for the safety purpose we have to go for a thicker wall in the external. So the stretcher bond will be only used for the internal partition wall, whereas the other header, English, Flemish can be used for the external partition wall as well as the internal partition wall. So let's see these stretcher bond. So these are the stretcher bond. So in this, all the courses will be of stretcher. That's why this is called as stretcher bond. So what is the drawback is, if you have all the stretcher one above the other, the joints will be in a straight line, which makes the wall weak. So to stagger the vertical joint, we will start the alternate rows with a half bat. So by starting the alternate rows with a half bat, the vertical joints will be staggered here and there. So it will get a good bonding. See, the thickness of this wall will be around half feet only. So this can be used only for the internal partition walls. So the important point in this is, all the courses will be of stretcher stretcher course, and alternate course will be starting with a half bat, and the wall thickness will be half feet, and this will be only used for the internal partition wall. So next one is the header bond. In this, all the courses will be of the header, and if we have one above the other, the joint will be straight. To stagger the vertical joint, we have to add a queen closure in the alternate rows. See, why we are adding queen closure? Because the thickness of this wall is more, that's why we are adding the queen closure in the alternate rows. So what are the key points in the header bond are, all the courses will be of header course, alternate course should start with a queen closure, and the thickness of this will be double than that of the stretcher bond, and this header bond will be stronger than the stretcher bond, and this can be used for the external as well as the internal partition walls. Next one is the English bond. So what is mean by English bond is, in one course we will have a header and another will be a stretcher, then again header, stretcher, header, stretcher, header, stretcher. This kind of bond is known as English bond. So this can be used for the external partition wall as well as the internal partition wall. The key points of this English bond will be, the even rows will be of stretcher and the odd rows will be of the header, and the thickness will be double than that of the stretcher bond. This can be used for the internal as well as the external walls. So most of the time we use English bond for the external construction of the wall. So the final one is the Flemish bond. So what is a Flemish bond is, in a single course we will have a stretcher header, stretcher header, stretcher header, stretcher header, In the same fashion, we'll arrange it in all the courses. This kind of bond is called Flemish bond. See, but in this area, one stretcher will be facing behind this. We'll have two stretcher, that is facing stretcher and the backing. And next we have a single header. Again, we have one stretcher for the facing and another stretcher for the backing. And this bond is even stronger than the English bond. So the key point in the Flemish bond is, in a single course it will be alternate stretcher and header, and the thickness of the wall will be double than that of the stretcher bond. And the Flemish bond, the alternate rows should start with a queen closure to stagger the vertical joint. This can be used for external as well as the internal partition walls. So these are the four important bonds. So the first one is stretcher and the next one is header. See, for the stretcher, alternate rows will start with a half bat, and for the remaining header, English and Flemish bond, alternate rows should start with a queen closure. And stretcher bond, this is in the sequence of the strength. So first we have a stretcher bond, header bond is stronger than the stretcher bond, English bond is stronger than the header bond, Flemish bond is stronger than the English bond. But we don't use Flemish bond for the construction, we use the English bond for the construction. Just comment it below why we don't use Flemish bond for the construction. That's all.